Welcome back to my channel, guys. We are going to be doing another video today. Today we're doing my testosterone shot. Yep, that's what we're doing today. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the fire trucks outside. You probably can't hear it. You can barely hear it now, but we're going to be doing my testosterone shot now. So, right, Maeve? Want to do my shot? Want to do my shot? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Alright, now I typically do my testosterone shots on Thursdays, but today is Friday. I forgot to do it yesterday, so we're gonna do it today. Yeah, it is Friday, January 23rd. I usually do it on Thursdays, and I just forgot to do it yesterday, so we're gonna do it today. This is the stuff I take. You probably can't read that. It doesn't really focus very well on things that is close to the camera. I've noticed that with this GoPro, it doesn't really focus on things very close to the camera. Maybe you can read that, I don't know, we'll see. So first things first, you take the stuff out of the vial, out of the box, the vial out of the box. It comes in this little itty bitty tiny vial, this little teeny tiny thing. Ooh, I hope I have enough in there, we'll see. Next thing, you're gonna clean the vial. So you're gonna take an alcohol swab and you're gonna clean the top of it, just to sanitize, clean the top. Next thing, you're gonna prep your needle. A lot of people, what they'll do is they will draw up the testosterone with a bigger needle, a smaller gauge, a bigger needle, and then inject it with or they'll change the needle and then inject it with a larger needle, a smaller gauge. Because testosterone is a very thick and oily substance, but I've been doing this for 10 years, and I have always just used this syringe and needle. It's a 1 milliliter syringe with a 25 gauge and 5/8 inch needle, or syringe and needle. But yeah, this is just what I use. I've used it ever since I started 10 years ago. So this September will be 11 years, and it's January, so yeah. So you're just gonna open it, and this is the push-on type, so I just kind of push it on a little bit better because it doesn't really come pushed on very well. And you're gonna meet my kitty again pretty soon because she's gonna make an entrance. Hi, hello, kitty. How are you? Are you doing good? Yeah, you're in my way. You need to go down on the floor. All right. The dose that I take once a week is 0.3 milliliters. So I take that much once a week. First things first, before you put the needle into the vial, you're gonna draw up some air. You're gonna equalize the pressure in the syringe, or in the vial. So you're gonna put air into the vial and then take the liquid out. So you're gonna drop to your air, your dose. That's how much I take. Then take the cap off. Trigger warning, needles, and trigger warning for later. There will be a needle going into my thigh. And if you don't want to watch that, then skip that part. Now that you have air in your syringe, get ready to put the syringe in the vial, just like that. And then now push the air into the vial. And now for this part, make sure that the tip of the needle is actually in the liquid, or you will just get air, obviously. And now I just kind of pull all the way back, and it'll take a bit because you're using a smaller needle, and you kind of may be able to see that, but it's slowly starting to come into the syringe, slowly getting there. And once you get to your dose, you can let go, but I'm almost there. Oh yeah, plenty of stuff in there. There we go. And I have a little extra, so we're gonna push back to my dose, just like that. And then take that off. And now, put the cap on back on the needle, so you don't poke yourself. And now you are ready to inject into your thigh. This is an intramuscular shot. It says so on the vial. It says for intramuscular use only. And the best muscle to do it in is your thigh. So that's where I do it, is in my thigh. Let me change camera positions to a position where you can see my thigh easily. So yeah, 1 second. I had to take my pants off for you guys. Alright, so now I'm gonna do it in this, actually no, this thigh. No, we'll do it this thigh. So, again, you're gonna use an alcohol swab, open, and you're gonna clean the spot where you're gonna inject, and then let it dry. Because if you don't let it dry, it'll sting. So now, you take your syringe, another trigger warning, needle going in my thigh, trigger warning, needle. So ready? And to make this not hurt as bad, you kind of do it fast. If you do it slow, it'll hurt. If you kind of dart into it, it won't hurt as bad. Ready? Again, trigger warning, 1, 2, ow! 3, and it's in, ouch, that one hurt. Okay, and then take out. And then I kind of like wiggle around to kind of get the stuff dispersed. Then that's it. And then you put your needle back, or the cap back on the needle, and then you can separate them. And then this will go in a sharps bin, and then this can go in the trash. Okay, so now that you've done your shot, now you get to clean up. So the vial, it still has a little bit of stuff in there, so you can save it. Technically, these vials are single dose vials, so you should technically throw these away after using them, but I don't do that because it's wasting it. So I'm just gonna put my vial back in the box to use for next week. And then this, all in the trash, and then this can go in the trash can. But the syringe, or the needle, not the syringe, this is the syringe. This needle needs to go into the sharps bin, so the sharps bin and the needle was in there. And that was the video. Ooh, the sun's coming through, it burns, the sun, it burns. But, sorry. Yes, that was how I do my testosterone shot. Alright, if you guys enjoyed that video, if you learned anything, like, you don't have to be trans to watch this video. You can be just a cis person, or, I don't know, anybody can watch this video. If you are interested, you can watch this video. If that made any sense at all. I don't know if those sentences made any sense. But, what I was trying to say, you don't have to be trans to watch this video. You can be cis and just be interested and see how other people live their lives, and I do that once a week, so it's like, that's my life, for the rest of my life, basically, unless I decide to go off it, but I don't see myself getting off of tea. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, comment, like, and subscribe. See you later, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.